Assalamu alaikum. Have you ever had someone, or you right now, you have yourself in that situation where you're having good grades in school, everything is going well for you, or you are an adult right now, you already have good job, you have good house, you have good cars, everything is working amazing for you, that you don't need too much help from others. And now, when you start having all these good things, good grades, you're smart, you think all the things you have is from your smartness. Maybe you've seen some people actually having that, and there's a consequence for having that kind of attitude. And that's why today, inshallah, we want to talk about the consequence of those kind of people who have wealth, they have good grades, they have everything good, and now they think because of their smartness, that's why they got all those things. They never thought that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that bestowed them with that, and He can take it away from them. So Qarun was mentioned in the Quran. Who is Qarun? Qarun is a cousin to Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. Allah gave Qarun wealth. Allah mentioned in the Quran, إن قارون كان من قوم موسى فبغى عليهم وآتيناه من الكنوز ما إن مفاتحه لتنوء بالعصبة أولي القوة إذ قال له قومه لا تفرح إن الله لا يحب الفرحين. Allah gave Qarun wealth, and when Allah gave him all this wealth and success and nobility, he has all this wealth, he became arrogant. Allah said the wealth Allah gave him, the key to where his wealth is stored, the keys to the houses or to the rooms where Qarun's wealth was stored, cannot be taken by just one single person. It requires about 10 to 12 bodied men to take the keys to his wealth. And subhanallah, he became arrogant. And these people told him, La tafrah. Oh Qarun, do not be so proud of yourself. Do not be so excited that you have this. Allah does not like those who are proud. So when you have proudness in your mind, this is a step to destruction. We want to learn from today how we can save ourselves and our kids from destruction of proudness. My name is Imam Muhammad Amin. I'm the founder and also the teacher here, director of Mahir Academy Online Quran School. As we have every week, today inshallah, I want to share with you what are the ways we can use to train ourselves and to understand that there is consequence for being proud. Allah does not like those who are proud. Allah huwa al-mutakabbir. Allah is the one that has the attributes to say, I can do this, and no one. He is the one that can show proudness. No human being, no creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should do that. And even the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not do that. And if anyone does that, then that's the recipe for destruction. Then what happened to Qarun? He became proud. The people advised him. They asked him to give zakat. They asked him to give out of his wealth. He told the people, no, I earned this for my own knowledge. The money Allah gave me, he knew Allah gave him, but he said because he has the right to have it and others do not have rights, because Allah loves him and that's why he owned that money. He didn't know and realize that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing him with the wealth. And Allah told us in the Quran, this is how Qarun rise, the rise of Qarun. Allah gave him so much wealth to the extent that he became deluded with this wealth and thoughts that this is everything. Allah told us, وَابْتَغِ فِي مَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ الدَّارَ الْآخِرَةَ وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا وَأَحْسِنْ كَمَا أَحْسَنَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْكَ وَلَا تَبْغِ الْفَسَادَ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْمُفْسِدِينَ. Allah said in the Quran in Surah Al-Qasas, whatever wealth you've earned, whatever wisdom you have, whatever wealth and nobility and success you've achieved, use that to seek your akhirah. Use your connection to seek Allah's pleasure. Use your wealth, your smartness, your wisdom to seek Allah's reward of Qiyamah. Use all this to seek your akhirah. So when you have wealth, it's not meant for you to start being pompous, to start being proud and being arrogant. You want to use the wealth to seek Allah's pleasure, because if you don't do that, you will get destroyed. Allah said, وَلَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. Whatever wealth, money, wisdom, success you've achieved, enjoying from it, which is halal, right? وَأَحْسِنْ كَمَا أَحْسَنَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْكَ. Qarun was not wanting to give wealth to the people. Allah said, when you have wealth, wisdom, do good to people like Allah has done to you. So it's not because of your smartness or your wisdom or your connection or your family that you have all this wealth and all this success you've achieved. This is the ni'mah and tests from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Listen to what happens to Qarun. The people of Bani Israel, they saw how Qarun rise and gain all this wealth. But the moment he started being proud and being pompous, he plotted for Musa alayhi salatu salam, but Musa triumphed. He wanted to blackmail Musa. He tried everything to subdue everyone that's calling him, giving him advice. He subdued every voice. His people told him, they warned him, Qarun, desist from this attitude of yours, desist from this behavior of yours. But what happened to Qarun? He said, قَالَ إِنَّمَا أُوتِيتُهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. Qarun said, all this wealth I have, I earned them because of the knowledge I have. عِلْمٍ عِنْدِي. I have some little knowledge that got me all this money. Allah told him, and Allah told us, reminding us as well of the danger of having this attitude. أَوَلَا يَعْلَمُ أَنَّ اللَّهَ قَدْ أَهْلَكَ مِنَ الْقُرُونِ مَنْ هُوَ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُ قُوَّةً وَأَكْثَرُ جَمْعًا وَلَا يُسْأَلُ عَنْ ذُنُوبِهِمُ الْمُجْرِمُونَ. Subhanallah. Allah said, haven't he heard about how Allah destroyed the people before him? Some of them have more than what he has today that make him so proud. Allah has given people before him wealth more than this, and Allah destroyed them. So Allah is reminding everyone of us that whatever you have, do not feel too much about yourself. This can go anytime. This can go. Make use of it so that Allah can keep it with you. The moment you try to be pompous and look down on people, your old friends, you don't count them to be people anymore, or to be human beings, or you see those who are struggling, you see them that is not working hard. People will say, that's why we tell you, stop learning the Quran, go learn science, go learn engineering. And they think, oh, this is only where there's money. Subhanallah, Kalla, that's not where there's money. Allah gave Qarun all the wealth. But what happened after he became pompous? And he thought that it was because of the knowledge Allah has given to him, because he's so smart. He's so smart to make business and have all this wealth. Allah said, قَدْ أَهْلَكَ مِنَ الْقُرُونِ. Is he not aware that we have destroyed Qarun, people centuries before him, people before Qarun? Allah is saying, مَنْ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُ قُوَّةً. They were so much stronger than him. وَأَكْثَرُ جَمْعًا. And they have more wealth than he has. وَلَا يُسْأَلُ عَنْ ذُنُوبِهِمُ الْمُجْرِمُونَ. And the wicked people, those who are transgressors, no one is going to ask about why they get punished. Because when Qarun got punished, when Allah destroyed him, everyone knew what happened. Everyone knew it was because of his arrogance that got him into that trouble. And no one will be finding, they already know what happened. So when you got destroyed because of your pomposity, because of your proudness, because of your arrogance, people will not have any sympathy for you, because they know that when you have the wealth, you were so arrogant, you look down upon people. And that's why when everything came down for Qarun, he got destroyed, people do not have sympathy for him. And this is what will happen to human beings as well. When you become pompous, become arrogant, you show off to people. When you get destroyed, when Allah take away the wealth from you, no sympathy will be given towards you. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, this is how Qarun started, and that's how he also fell. Allah says, فَخَسَفْنَا بِهِ وَبِدَارِهِ الْأَرْضِ فَمَا كَانَ لَهُ مِنْ فِئَةٍ ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان من المنتصرين. Allah said we caused the earth to swallow him, and along all the wealth that he has accumulated. And there was no one to help him. He cannot even help himself. Because before Allah destroyed him, he came out to the people. فَخَرَجَ عَلَىٰ قَوْمِهِ فِي زِينَتِهِ. When he came out, people saw his wealth. And some people were thinking, oh, why can't I have this kind of wealth? But those who have knowledge, the scholars, they said, ثَوَابُ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لِمَنْ آمَنَ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَلَا يُلَقَّاهَا إِلَّا الصَّابِرُونَ. When Qarun came out and he has flaunted all his wealth, the ignorant people as we have today, when people go to social media, they post their wealth. Oh, I just bought a new car. Oh, I just bought a new house. And people feel envious and think, oh wow, hopefully I can have this stuff as well. Oh, can I tap from the blessing of this person? Of course, it's good to be joyful, to be happy with what happened to people, but do not be over ambitious to do what you cannot afford to do. People will take loan because they want to impress other people. Subhanallah. So the people of knowledge, they knew this. They knew that Qarun is going to be destroyed very soon. And they told those who are hoping and aspiring to be like him, they said, ثَوَابُ اللَّهِ خَيْرٌ لِمَنْ آمَنَ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. The reward with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Jannah, is better. خَيْرٌ لِمَنْ آمَنَ is better for those who believe in Allah and do good deeds. And no one will get this Jannah إِلَّا الصَّابِرُونَ, except those who are patient. Because you need to be patient and be steadfast in understanding that your wealth, your popularity, your success, your smartness, your good grades is not because you're smart. Allah gave them to you to test you. And if you denounce those blessings, you get destroyed. That's how Allah destroyed Qarun. وَأَصْبَحَ الَّذِينَ تَمَنَّوْا مَكَانَهُ بِالْأَمْسِ يَقُولُونَ وَيْكَ أَنَّ اللَّهَ يَبْسُطُ الرِّزْقَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ وَيَقْدِرُ لَوْلَا أَمَّنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْنَا لَخَسَفَ بِنَا وَيْكَأَنَّهُ لَا يُفْلِحُ الْكَافِرُونَ تِلْكَ الدَّارُ الْآخِرَةُ نَجْعَلُهَا لِلَّذِينَ لا يُرِيدُونَ عُلُوًّا في الأرض ولا فسادا وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. When Qarun got destroyed, those who were hoping that they can be like him the other day, they felt so real, like wow, Qarun got destroyed despite all the wealth that he has. And they now realize that it is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that gives to whom he wants. And it's only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that restricts the rizq, the smartness, that restricts the abundance of wealth with people. Allah can give in abundance to some people, and Allah will restrict and make it little for some people. وَيْكَأَنَّهُ لَا يُفْلِحُ الْكَافِرُونَ. They were so surprised. They said, لَوْلَا أَمَّنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْنَا لَخَسَفَ بِنَا. If not that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had mercy on us, you have allowed the earth to swallow us together with Qarun, because they were so deluded, thinking that Qarun is having everything, not knowing that that attitude of Qarun will lead to his destruction. And they know that it is only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that gives wealth. Allah now said in the last part of the story, تِلْكَ الدَّارُ الْآخِرَةِ. This is the eternal home, the Jannah, right? Darul Akhirah, the eternal home, the life of Akhirah. نَجْعَلُهَا, we give it, لِلَّذِينَ لَا يُرِيدُونَ عُلُوًّا. We give Jannah to those who do not seek tyranny, oppression on earth, and those who do not feel pompous and seek corruption on earth. These are those who will earn Jannah, and that's the best. وَالْعَاقِبَةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. The ultimate good ending is for those who fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the righteous people. So meaning if you leave this earth obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will have a good ending and you will live a good life. So what are the lessons we need to learn from Qarun's story? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not giving us these stories to entertain us. It's not just to entertain us, to let us see how He has done for people before us. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to learn from the life of people like Qarun, so we're not doing like they did. 4 lessons quickly to remind every one of us, parents and all of us, to remind us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one that gives wealth. And if you become arrogant, Allah is going to take the wealth from you. Let us remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the Ar-Razaq, is the giver, is the giver of gifts in this dunya. And everything that you have, we need to know and understand Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the giver. It's not because of your smartness, like Qarun said. So parents, teach your child, have time to talk to them about what they have and what you have as a family, so your kids are not feeling too pompous and too proud and looking down on other people as if they are on top of the world. And the second lesson we need to think of, and we need to learn from this story of Qarun, we need to understand to use the blessing Allah has given us in this dunya for the akhirah, not to show off. When Allah gave you wealth, wisdom, smartness, you want to use it to seek your akhirah. It's not to show off. We need to use the blessings Allah has given us to serve humanity, to serve people. When you give wealth Allah has given to you to other people, your wealth is going to increase. When you seek people that are lower to you in rank, you look out for them, you get them, you feed them, you do good to them. This is how we need to spend our wealth. We need to spend all the blessings Allah has given to us. So the second lesson, use the blessings Allah has given to you to serve others, not to show off to them. Right? وَلَا تَفْرَحْ. They told Qarun, do not be so proud of yourself. You're so arrogant. Do not be deluded. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُحِبُّ الْفَرِحِينَ. Allah does not like those who are proud and deluded. And the third lesson we need to learn from the story of Qarun, my brothers and sisters, and this is so important. We live in this dunya today. We have people craving for followers on social media. We have people doing things because of people and not for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these all will lead to destruction. We have people looking down upon others. Racism, bigotry. Oh, the white are superior to the black. All these are thinkings of shayateen, the people of shayateen. We as Muslims, we need to train ourselves. We need to train our kids not to have this mentality. Because the third lesson is that we need to listen to good advice. So you as a child, or any one of you as an adult, when you are being advised to do good things, or you're being advised on good behavior, to imbibe good behavior and to disown bad behavior. Some of you felt, oh, people are being jealous, so they're jealous of my wealth. That's why they're not wanting me to be prosperous. Oh, do not think about that. Look at what they are saying, not what you have in your heart. Because Qarun was advised. They told him, seek with what Allah has given you, Qarun, dar al-akhirah. وَابْتَغْ فِي مَا آتَاكَ اللَّهُ دَارَ الْآخِرَةِ. Use what Allah has given you on earth to seek your akhirah. You eat from what is there that's halal and give the rest to people to seek your akhirah. They advised him, but he was so arrogant. So teach a kid not to be arrogant. So when you don't listen to advice, it means you're arrogant. And when you're arrogant, the consequence of arrogance is destruction. We ask Allah to save us from destruction. So as a child, listen to your mom, listen to your dad. When you get good advice, you need to listen to it. Ad-din al-nasiha. When you give advice, sincere advice to people, make sure that it's sincere. And anyone that gets sincere advice should listen and accept the advice. So the last lesson from this talk and the story of Qarun that we all need to take away today is that the richness Allah has given to us, the wealth, is in the heart, not in what we see. Rasulullah mentioned in hadith, he said, لَيْسَ الْغِنَى عَنْ كَثْرَةِ الْعَقْدِ وَلَكِنَّ الْغِنَى غِنَى النَّفْسِ. That it's not richness by having all possessions, everything people want to have, cars, house. That's not richness. But the richness is the richness of the heart, the contentment of the heart. When you don't have contentment, you're not rich. You see wealth of people that are below you and you still want to take it. And this is the greed that a lot of the rich people have today. So true richness is in the heart, not in possession. So brothers and sisters, let's try to train ourselves and let's try to listen to all these Quran stories. They're not there for fun. The stories of the Quran are there to teach us great lessons about life. Those who have lived before us, what they've done wrong and curse Allah's wrath on them. We need to avoid that. So if you're not having time to teach your child all these stories and embed in their hearts as they grow up the teachings of the Quran, Mahir Academy here has programs that will help you, inshallah, train your kids to understand all these concepts. Alhamdulillah, right now we have 2 programs that serve the Muslim Ummah and kids across the globe. The Quran Reading Fluency program is there that can help students learn to read within 16 weeks. So tap the link below around this video. You'll see the link to get started to see how the program works. Alhamdulillah, we just launched another program called the Islamic Science Foundation program. All these stories and these lessons and reflections, we do that in this program as well. But that other program, the Islamic Sciences and Foundation program, is for students who have learned to recite the Quran. So if your child is not able to recite the Quran yet, this is the first thing for you to do right now. Subhanallah. You need to connect the heart of your child to the Quran. And this starts from having your child to recite the Quran. And if you as an adult is also not able to recite the Quran, brothers and sisters, this dunya is ephemeral. It's going to be done in the next few years. So no matter how long you think you're going to live on earth, the time that you live in qabr is more than the time you're going to live on earth. So seek a little time out of your time. Use your wealth and your resources to gain your akhirah. Subhanakallahumma hamdik wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa ant wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.